Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, and we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack, and this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson misses. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Ring shot on the way. Booker, no good.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
No good on the second free throw. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
KD looking around. Booker outside. Off target with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And the pass to Bane. Morant outside. Takes it inside. Bane kicks to Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Morant outside. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Morant with it. Lock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 7 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Okogie. Kicks it to Durant. Offensive rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Passes it to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And giving up some... inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
High post, KD. Jackson on him.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Adams, the pass to Bane. Morant with it, guarded now by Durant. Out to Morant. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Durant finds Paul. Booker against Brooks. Paul passes to Durant. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jumps up. And the dunk by Jackson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson a screen on Paul. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Pass to Okogie. To the paint. Morant with the steal. Bane passes to Jackson. And he makes good on the layup. Jackson's got 6 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Morant kicks to Jackson. Just hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Durant in the corner. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Brooks in the corner. Now the pass to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Paul. Paul is doubled. Pass to KD. There's the drive. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
Bane kicks to Jackson. Bane passes to Brooks. Back to Bane. To the middle. Here's Morant on the wing. Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Paul into the lane. Ayton, the pass to Okogie.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Paul. 6 to shoot. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Morant finds Adams. To the wing right side. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Terrific work from Durant that time, able to use his length and his frame to get the contact.
Durant hits them both. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 54 seconds left now here in the second. Ross against Kennard. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. Biyombo kicks to Warren. Phoenix no good that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 15 and stolen by Payne. And Warren, here we go. Oh, and the dunk by Warren.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Kennard. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The kick out to Warren. Again, the miss by Warren. Here's Tillman. Outside, Jones. Count it, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. And the third quarter soon to follow. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Payne, also Terrence Ross out there. Bismack Biyombo is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Baisley in at the power forward.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
Passes it to Aldama for the three. Memphis moving it around. Here's Kennard. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Fires from deep. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Suns trail by 15. Driving in.
Oh! Great to see the purposeful play from Baisley on the jam.
Puts up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Konchar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Payne looking around. Oh, good with the triple. Memphis leading by 18. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
So for the Suns, it's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination, the relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Good work defensively by Paul. Booker the pass to Okogie. Now here's Durant. He started closely.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on 8.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And Durant gets double teamed. To the right side. Booker in the corner. Back to KD. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Memphis. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Ayton a screen on Adams. Booker, no good. Memphis leading by 20. Leaps for it, and so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Morant.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
For Phoenix, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The first one falls.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Morant. He's got 21. Outside, Bain. And again, Memphis, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Okogie. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. KD with it. Guarded now by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Durant, and finished off by Morant.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And so it's Memphis holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Left side, Jackson. Back to Morant. From 15 feet away, Kennard, the pass to Adams. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. Ayton finds Booker. The three. Here's Okogie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
It's Morant with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
Suns trail by 19. Left side, KD. And KD throws it down.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Ayton dishes to Paul. The wide open look for Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Stolen by Durant. Here's Paul. Finished off the break. That's now 8 points for Chris Paul.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates. It's surprising if they don't make the play.
The pass to Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Okogie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Durant drawing the double team. With 3. Booker. And the rejection by Jackson. Durant, the pass to Booker. They double him with Bain. Back to KD. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Jackson, and he lays it straight in. And the Grizzlies lead by 16. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Here's Durant. And no good. And Memphis the other way now. Morant with it, guarded now by Durant. Morant against KD. And that one's good. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Well, Ayton goes after rebounds with some tenacity.
Free throw drops for Ayton. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to. And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant with it, now guarded by Booker. And Adams kicks to Bane. 2 on the clock. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Paul for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
For 3, Booker. Out to KD. Goes back up. Misses there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. So thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony,
exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And the basket by Leonard.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
It's deflected. Pass to Morris. There's the drive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Desmond Bane.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Morant against Westbrook. Pass to Adams. And here's Morant. Adams inside. He's guarded by Zubac. The three from Bane. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
George has the open look. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jackson finds Morant. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Morris outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And the dunk by Jackson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bane. And it's a tie ball game.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Here's Morris. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Yeah, see, Marcus Morris has the physicality and the frame to be able to be a force on the offensive glass. That's nicely done.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
For Los Angeles, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. For 3, George. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Morant. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Brooks against George. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, the vision isn't only about passing. Russell sees a driving lane and goes right to it.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to George. From behind the arc. Kicks it out to Westbrook. George outside. Fires the three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, Adams with the block. Morant pass to Jackson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That free throw misses.
At the line for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr.
He hits the second from the line. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the one. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Westbrook outside. Out to Leonard. Back to George. Looking to end this cold spell. Pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Now Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Morris sets a screen. And a deep three from Leonard. Oh, he's way off from outside. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor doors.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Jackson finds Morant. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Payne. Pass to Morant. And stolen by Leonard. Morris left side. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. George for 3, doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. On the wing, Conchar. George defending. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Zubac passes to Westbrook. George with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Leonard, good.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Kennard to the middle. Here's Aldama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Count it.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Highland. Back to Powell. The shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Memphis, John Conchar. At the line for Grizzlies.
He's perfect from the line this time. 19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Pass to Highland. Gordon against Kennard. Gordon down low. 3 seconds left.
When you're an offensive shooter, you have to be willing to work on the defensive end.
Appreciate it, Allie.
The Grizzlies, 26. The Clippers, 31.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. We've got Mason Plumlee, Norman Powell out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Highland in at the point. Now here's Gordon. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Here's Batum. Off target from outside. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Here's Aldama. Robbed. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
How about the strength and explosive nature of Norman Powell? This guy excels at absorbing contact.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoying playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. From deep three-point range. Pass to Gordon. Powell outside. Back to Batum. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Adams. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Batum against Morant.
Awesome! Hammers it home! So nice! B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7. Brooks from outside sends it home from three-point land. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Back to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Now here's Jackson. Bane finds Brooks. And another shot. Rejected by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac.
Second personal foul.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Bane, lets it go. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. And it's Jackson on the take. And the dunk by Jackson.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This was absolutely fantastic.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Right side Morant. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Leonard for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now...
Oh!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
George drives in. It's good. George has got 10 points in the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Leonard way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Clippers on. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Zubac with a screen on Brooks. Here's Leonard. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick and roll game to perfection.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Jackson, the pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. Driving inside. Deflected.
Blocking foul call. Desmond Bain. Second personal foul.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, thanks, Allie. They grab their own miss. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson gets the bucket.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Westbrook with the miss.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Bain with it. Back to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Left side, Morant. To take the lead. Driving in. And he lays it in. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Zubac passes to George. Back to Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Oh, stolen by Morant. From 11 feet away. On the wing, Brooks. And stolen by Leonard. And they're pushing it up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his third foul so far.
14 foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Westbrook with it. Guarded by Morant. The offensive rebound. Zubac's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's George on the wing. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Now Adams. Up top, Morant. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Can you say prime-time player Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game?
The 3, George, tipped. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. Takes a 3. Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. Morant against Westbrook. Another shot. Outside for Brooks. Bain with it. Jackson outside. Back to Bain. Over Zubac. They shoot again. And it's Adams missing.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Shots good by Morant.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch 4.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here's Jackson. Misses the jumper from the wing. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for
tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Outside Leonard. Down low. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Leonard.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Paul kicks to KD. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Paul. And it's George missing. KD looking around. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats Zubac.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
And it's sent back by KD. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Booker against George. Outside for Durant. And finished off by KD.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to dunk it. Can't let him get inside.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And here's Booker from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. Westbrook passes to Morris. And Durant sends it back.
Good aggression from KD on D. Hustling to get a hand on the shot.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Now, here is George. Pass to Leonard. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And he's good on the 3-ball.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Because of his talent, any team KD is on, they will always have a chance to compete.
Now, here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Count that one. Durant's got 11 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Suns leading by 4. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
One of the all-time scoring greats. Durant is racking up the points tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Los Angeles with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Okogie, the pass to Paul. And Katie, here we go. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Nice shot from the wing.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Suns lead by 7. And don't go away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
KD drives in. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
For a guy who is almost 7 feet, Kevin Durant has tight handles.
And here's Leonard from 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 11. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And they get it back.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. He lobs it up. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got his first points of the game.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And then Durant with the jam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
The shot by George, no good. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The pass to Okogie for 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And the Suns lead by 18.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron, That should tell you just how special the claw is.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Passes it to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's KD, and it's in there. 29 points for KD.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Showing off his range. Wow, Paul George can hurt you from anywhere on the floor.
And there's the drive. Yambo trying to break free, and he gets the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give him.
He was all alone on that one. George has got 11 points in the quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Warren drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers trail by 18. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Leonard.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Payne kicks to Warren. Leonard with the steal. From past the arc. Missing that scoring opportunity. Having a bad 3 for 9 shooting night. Paul George with the steal. Takes the 3. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 15 going into. All right, David, thank you.
45. The Clippers, 30.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Gordon. Batuma's out there with Powell. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the 1.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
And here's Gordon from outside. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Baisley played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 19. Here's Highland. Payne covering. Gordon outside. Batum for 3. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Suns leading by 19 points. Here's Ross. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Powell. Gordon with it. Now defended by Warren. Powell for 3. The Clippers rebound. Kicks it out to Gordon. From downtown. And the 3 ball is good. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Batum for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Ross leading the charge. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he's 6 the second. Clippers trail by 19. And here's Gordon from outside. Powell, the pass to Highland. Inside. And Batum kicks to Powell. 5 to shoot. Clippers moving the ball around. They get it back. Kicks it out to Gordon. And at last, they get one to fall. Gordon's got 5 now.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Ross. From deep. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 17. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Batum a screen on Ross. Misses the deep three-point attempt. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Right wing deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
George with no one around. Westbrook passes to George. Zubats with the screen for George. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 11.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Launches it. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Kicks it out to Paul. A 3-ball. Tries yet again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Suns have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Leonard. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Durant against Morris. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Phoenix, no good that time either. George from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For Phoenix, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
17 seconds left in the third. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Clippers trail by 14. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's the 3. Here's Morris. Some solid defense from Ayton.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point lead as we bring the...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son, Youth Dance.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Clippers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ayton kicks to KD. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got 34 points.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter. One of the best we've ever seen.
George hacks a two-pointer, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Phoenix leading by 19. Westbrook with the steal. The pass to Zubac. Dishes it to George. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker outside. Three-pointer. Passes to Okogie. KD against Morris. Misses the layup. Clippers trail by 16. Stolen away. Here's Okogie. He feeds it to Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Jacks up a three. Suns moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Goes up at the stripe. They get the rebound. Pass to Okogie. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Westbrook missing. Suns leading by 16. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by George.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Paul's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
A three from Leonard. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 20.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Durant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Screen by Zubac. Out to Morris. Leonard looking around. Again, Leonard missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Paul for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Booker pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
From the arc. Outside for George. The three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Stolen by Zubac. And Leonard puts it up from deep three. Morris passes to Leonard. Shoots the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's a Kogi. Durant dishes to Ayton. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good competition. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
The memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Here we go. And it's the Suns to start out. Outside Durant. Here's Booker. Brooks with the rebound. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Memphis. Pass to Okogie. The three. Suns keep it alive. Here's Durant. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Adams, shot's good.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Adams. Paul against Morant. From deep. The rebound by Jackson. Crosses over. And then Morant with the dunk.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Durant draws the double. Ayton passes to Durant. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Ball against Morant. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Brooks outside. Bane finds Adams. 5 on the clock. And Jackson gets double-teamed. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Brooks. Counted from distance.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And here's Durant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Durant, pass to Ayton. Can they get it? That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
The try by Morant. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bane, the pass to Brooks. And here's Morant. Booker defending. Now Brooks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And about Brooks becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Morant.
2 minutes.
And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Booker with it. Guarded by Morant. Outside Paul. The shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Back to Morant. For 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And Paul gets it to go.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Morant. Lets it go from 14. Jackson, pass to Bane, to the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Stolen by Bane. Outside Morant. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed,
The previous play
need to be
is under
certain
review.
he beat the buzzer.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. On the court for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. On the wing, Brooks. Morant against Paul. Right side Morant. Going in.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and roll.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Morant, no good.
outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Okogie. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings at NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100, the first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Paul into the lane. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside Durant. Here's Okogie. No good, a bit long that time. The Grizzlies have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Paul with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Shot from the wing. Okogie's shot is off. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Bane. This one for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Here's Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
They get it back. Pass to Okogie. Goes back up. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
Line for Phoenix. Josh Okogie.
And the second free throw is good. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Up top Morant. 19 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Fades back. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Jackson attacking. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The kick to Durant. Back to Paul. Outside Durant.
Blocking foul called on.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Good chance here for Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Shooting for Memphis, Desmond Bane. At the line for 3.
The free throw drops for Bane. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. There's 18 seconds left in the second. And it's Paul off the drive.
Yes, solid inside play by Aiden. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Suns,
Aiden hits them both. And here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Ball from deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's
the score. Your Suns, 20. The Grizzlies, 40.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Cameron Payne out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then there's Darius Baisley. And it's Biyombo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. There's a screen by Biyombo. Shot clock at 5. Baseline jumper. Baisley misses. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Ross.
First personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Jones. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And the Suns pushing it up now. Baisley, good. Baisley's got his first points of the game.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Kennard can't get it to go.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Baisley. And that one is hammered home.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Second team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Aldama. Outside Jones. On the wing, Conchar. 6 to shoot. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Gets the 3-ball to go.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
At the line for 2.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Baisley misses.
Great opportunity. just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Conchar, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Count it, good. 1:52 left to play in the third. It's Tillman, high post. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Stolen by Jones. On the wing, Conchar. Pass to Aldama. Kennard outside. The three ball. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Ross on the wing with the drive, and he dunks it down.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Back to Conchar. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Jones hits them both. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Payne, the pass to Warren. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's tough not to like a hard-working player like T.J. Warren. I mean, he gives his team a lot of effort and is a reliable points producer for him.
And so Warren nails them both. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Jones. Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. On the wing, Conchar. Outside Jones. And he drives in. And Biyombo with the block. They recover it. Tillman misses. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Warren. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. Warren's got 5 now.
Yeah, so underrated as a shooter. T.J. Warren, multiple years shooting over 40% from deep.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis, they've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. John Conchar is out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at power forward. Shot on the wing.
Suns foul.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Morant. Morant with the slam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. And Payne, no good on that one.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Here's Morant. There's the drive.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Paul for 3. Durant way outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And stolen by Bane. Launches it. Sinks the tray.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
To the inside. Morant with the slam!
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
They need this. And they'll get another chance. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Memphis has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Paul passes to Booker. From deep. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got his 6th rebound on the night, and Morant gets double-teamed. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 12 now in this quarter.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Adams comes with a double. Durant, the pass to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Okogie. Brooks defending. Booker against Bane, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Both free throws good from Booker, and with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The free throw drops for Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Okogie into the lane. Got it.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
Ja Morant.
And Morant drops them both. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now Durant. 44 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And it's slammed in by Durant.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Morant. He can't hit that time.
Blocking foul called on Jaren Jackson Jr. 3rd personal foul.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's Memphis with it. Jackson, the pass to Morant with the drive. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Back to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. Morant right side. Traps in the tray. Morant's got 5 now.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing? Love his approach.
Westbrook finds Leonard. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Westbrook against Morant. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Pass to Zubac. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant looking around. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Passes it to Morris. Zubac with the screen for Morris. Wide open shot is on the money.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it to Memphis. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
George against Bane. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Leonard dishes to George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved. He's an effective playmaker.
And finished off by Morant.
Gives a team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
With the drive, and it's sent back by George.
Oh, George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
Morant outside. They get it again, and Adams kicks to Morant. Fires the 3. The 3. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go. And the Clippers will come the other way. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Paul George outworking the defense that time, beating his man and a couple others to the board.
Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Zubac finds Morris beyond the arc. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
That one misses.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Adams' shot is off. Leonard looking over the floor. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Jackson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. John Morant has been leading the charge. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG can be an MVP caliber player.
Pass to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's Morant with the drive. He gets that one. Morant's got 18 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
George passes to Morris. And Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Here's Morant. Plays it up off the glass. Morant's got 20 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Zubac, a screen on Bain. And Leonard has it in the corner. Latrey. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brooks dishes to Adams. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Zubac, a screen on Bain. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Clippers trail by 6. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. And you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. It's good shot selection and great consistency.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
2 minutes.
Brooks for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard from deep, 3-point land. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Man, to think that he was going to be capable of those kind of shots when he first came into the league, even from way downtown. Love the confidence from Kawhi.
Here's Brooks. That shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls. And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers, trailing by 4. Morant left side. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Morant's got 24 points.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident looking to score with the ball. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
George against Bain. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Morris outside. Fires for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. There's the pass to Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's George, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Desmond Bain out there with Jones, and it's Adams in at center. Here's Morris, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can. Oh!
Yeah. Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Leonard. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Down low. And it's Memphis on the break. Kennard for 3. They get it back. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Westbrook, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Kennard. just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Well, we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
Kept alive. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Here's Morant. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 28.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Back to Leonard. Morris with a screen on Kennard. And the Clippers miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morant outside. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Leonard. The Clippers trail to the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Morant against Westbrook. Pass to Kennard. Memphis moving it around. Morant outside. High post shot. Aldama passes to Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Westbrook. George looking over the floor. Morris outside. Here's Zubac. Aldama with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Russell Westbrook. Kennard against George. Kennard's shot is off. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Westbrook passes to George. Chalk up 2 there. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Love to see PG getting into that zone. Committed to find the points.
Here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. Kennard with the ball. Morant left side. Shoots over Zubac. They grab their own miss. Pass to Aldama. Westbrook against Morant. A second chance effort. Aldama gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
And they recover it. Outside for George. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Morant against Westbrook, and finished off by Morant. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Leonard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. John Morant has been We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Clippers trail by 3. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And there's the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Morant with it. George picks him up. Brooks kicks to Bain. Corner shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Now Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Plumlee, no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Jacks up a 3. And it's Morant missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And again, no good by the Clippers. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Morant missing. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Highland. Los Angeles with another miss. Memphis with the ball. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the dunk by Batum.
And a little slam dunk from Batum, that'll work.
Morant drives in, and he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. From past the arc. No good on the shot. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Walking foul called on Desmond Bain. First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Jackson.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Highland passes to Powell. Batum with the 3. In the corner, Powell with it. Banked in off the glass.
And Powell putting the team on his back and coming through.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Bain kicks to Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a 2-time finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard, exactly who this team wants at the line.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The
confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Morris finds George to tie it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
The veteran George, so comfortable going to the free throw line when the game is up for grabs.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Morant against Westbrook. Yes!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Morant with the steal. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it!
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And here's Leonard from 3. And so here's Memphis. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and great.
Both sides do a great job of stringing together stops.
Well, whatever has happened on the offensive end of the floor, pace and space, etc., championships are still built on the defensive end of the floor. We are talking about two teams who not only have quality individual defenders, they are tied together on a string as a team.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Paul can't get it to go. And here's Westbrook. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
With just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Morris.
No debate there. He got hammered.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Now here's George on the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever.
The BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Durant against Morris. Outside for Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot no good, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to George, back to Westbrook. Leonard left side, fires for 3, and the Clippers miss again. Zubac with the steal. Leonard finds Westbrook. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Back to Leonard. The 3 is up. Pass to Westbrook. Morris outside. Shoots over Durant. And too long on the shot. It's Booker on the wing, pounded by Westbrook. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Leonard for 3, hits the trifecta.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Takes the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Pass to Durant. Back to Ayton. And here's Paul from the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Oh, they need this! And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Stolen by Ayton. Durant with it. Guarded now by Morris. Durant, the pass to Paul. Durant inside. Guarded by Morris. That shot wide open.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Pass to George. 1:03 left in the opening quarter. Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Ayton. Driving in, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up, and the foul goes against the Clippers.
You can see the mobility that DeAndre Ayton brings to the table. This guy's ability to attack off the dribble drive, impressive for a big man.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Morris. Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposite.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
Well, this guy is such an astute offensive player. Marcus Morris is solid at realizing when it's his opportunity to take the shot.
Paul for 3. Here's Durant. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. George outside. Launches a 3. The Clippers rebound. Zubac passes to George. From deep 3-point range. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Payne with the bucket.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. The kick out to Morris. Back to George. Zubac passes to George. Leonard against Warren. Tries again. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Morris has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And it's Ross on the drive.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Well, the flashback to Ross's rookie year when he won the dunk contest. Give him a chance, and you're guaranteed to see something flashy.
The shot won't fall. And George with some nice D. The Clippers in the lead. For 3. On target from range. George has got 8.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner 3, he'll take it.
Outside Ross. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Well, as far as nicknames go, Terrence Ross being called the Human Torch. is pretty fitting, Doris.
What a classic nickname for a player that can get hot at any moment. And boy, when Terrence is rolling, he is very hard to cool off. This is a guy we've seen rattle off 10, 15, even at times 20 straight points. That is the Human Torch personified.
This one for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Zubac screen. Morris for three. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Baisley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When you consider how relatively new Darius Baisley is to the NBA, consider the last 2 years. An integral part of the starting lineup of back-to-back years where he averages double figures.
And about Baisley, Doris, he's proven to be a starting caliber player.
Well, he's starting to perform better on the offensive end. His rebounding numbers are starting to climb. And this guy, if he keeps scoring and rebounding with this level of consistency, he can be an excellent part of a good team.
Payne with it, guarded now by Morris. Here's Baisley. Connects from downtown.
Boy, the stroke on Baisley's shot keeps getting better. He's turning himself into a real threat.
Pass to Morris. Back to Westbrook. Morris sets a screen. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Lets it go from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Westbrook outside. George outside. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Baisley in the post. And the shot goes. Baisley's got 9 points.
This is something Baisley must hone. When he's scoring inside at a good percentage, what a bonus.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been...
The Suns, 22. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, go ahead and get up, Kevin Durant, former MVP, punching it home.
Pass to Highland. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Okogie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. For three, Booker. They get the rebound. The reverse. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. And now a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
For three, Powell drains the triple. Kyle's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Booker for 3. Second chance effort. The shot comes out, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Plumlee a screen. Clock at 6. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And now the Suns fast break. And it's slammed in by Durant.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Here's Gordon. That one rolls around and rims out.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Down low, and here's the fast break.
Well, it's all about heart and hustle. Okogie gets out in transition. That's a nice finish.
Takes the 3, hits the three-pointer. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Booker, the pass to Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
6 on the shot clock. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. The Suns have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Leonard against Durant. Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. There's the 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns leading. Here's Ayton driving inside. And Ayton, throw it down.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
For 3, George. It's hauled in by the Suns. Looking to get back on track. And Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Leonard for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the quarter, showing how...
Come on, everyone.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And he lobs it up. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick and roll game to perfection.
Booker, the pass to Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
George with it. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns basketball.
Well, the Suns shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Ayton. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Westbrook finds George. Fires from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Okogie. Fires the 3. They get it again. And Ayton gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 11.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Here's Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Paul against Westbrook. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, the Clippers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Morris outside. Back to Westbrook. Leonard outside. Pass to George. From deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Paul against Westbrook. Now here's Zubac. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. Here's Westbrook. Back to Zubac. Westbrook finds Zubac. It's George on the wing. Leonard up top, guarded by Durant. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
You can count on Kevin Durant to be consistent as a scorer night after night after night.
Leonard outside. A minute 42 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And here's Durant. Pass to Okogie. Durant against Morris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
He does not get the second one. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. There's a minute 12 left in the 4th quarter. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Suns.
They never gave up when they were down earlier. Forced their way back into this game. And look at them now.
And this one was all about desire. The perseverance of never doubting your teammates or the game plan. I mean, I love what they did here tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Ayton finds Durant. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Durant with the big finish.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Now Leonard. From deep three-point range. Misses the shot. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were